to him as if he were in the temple where shadows speed and time coils in silent circles. A boy stood where kings once trembled. The oracle, veiled in smoke and fire, uttered words not meant for mortals. The blood of thunder shall pass through him, the storm shall follow where he was. His hands shall build empires, then bury them. The priest wept, the skies did not. Oh, son of fire, child of storm, oh, not to fall, but to transform. Destiny carved in the breath of flame. The world shall whisper your name. From Macedon, a lion shall rise, not forged in silence, but in thunder and prophecy. One eye fixed on the eternal stars, the other sharpened by blood and fire. In one hand the hilt of the world, on the other hand the burden of fate. He will not merely conquer land, he will shatter the very idea of limits. Boundless as the sun that guides him, relentless as the God to end the hand. Oh, son of fire, child of storms, born not to follow, but to transform. Destiny carved in the breath of flame. One shall whisper your name. Oh, son of fire, child of storms, born not to fall, but to transform. Destiny carved in the breath of flame. The world shall furl your reign. Even fire has roots, and gods are taught before they rule. Minds, not swords, would shape his youth before the world became his stage. They taught me the stars, but I always looked beyond them. He said, know thyself. I sat where marble met the sun, a child with fire behind the eyes. He spoke of reason, balance, law, but I heard thunder in every line. My hands held scrolls, not swords, yet I dreamed of steel in every word. Said is order and thought, but I saw it as motion, flame, desire. He showed me how the cosmos breathes. I felt the pulse beneath empires. He tamed my mind with logic's chain, but never quelled the storm within. He said, know thyself. I was a boy in a room of minds, dreaming battles in every line. God's taught me, born to walk among men. They gave me the truth, but I long for the end. Knowledge caught my soul like flame, but no fire can be truly tamed. They showed me heroes, I became a myth. I learned from questions, but answered with war. There is no wisdom without will, no empire without a dream. Will I become the light or the shadow? Will I lead or be led by fate? Is the path of kings written in ink or in blood? God's taught people to walk among men. They gave me the truth, but I long for the end. Knowledge calmed my soul like flame, but no fire can be truly tamed. Still I read the stars at night, but now they bow to me. All kings bleed, but some queens sharpen the blade. In the chamber veiled by silence, candles flicker, truth hides its face. A whisper coils like serpent smoke. Her eyes are fire, her steps like grace. A crown of serpents on her brow, a cradle rocked with poison breath. The gods she serves demand their dues, and love walks hand in hand with death. She sang to him in ancient tongues, fed dreams beneath his sleeping head. But all that rises cast a shadow, and all who rule will one day bleed. A wine dark robe, a sacred knife, no tears, just ritual and law. A queen becomes what fate requires, the storm behind the lion's roar. Blood in the folds of royal silk, destiny carved in flesh and guilt. She watched the throne through veiled eyes, held the knife when no one dared. Bound by fire, gods and lies, she struck when all were unaware. Oh, mother serpent, silent priest, whose justice walks with no release. They speak of honor, crown, and steel, but never of the wounds unseen. The wound that bore a demigod now whispers through the olive tree. She watched the throne through veiled eyes, whose justice walks with no release. All kings bleed, but some queens sharpen the blade, and some sons become gods. The lion's dead, the jackals stir, torches flicker, knives in fur. The court is silent, daggers smile. One boy stands where kings defile. He walks through shadows thick with lies, with vengeance burning in his eyes. The son who watched, the son who knew, now steps into what fate must do. Whispers arise, but none will stand until he strikes with fire in hand. Blood of Macedon, scream through the crowd. My voice crown. One voice commands while traitors frown. Steel speaks louder than the law. He rules because he dares to draw. Blood of Macedon, by flame, by ruthless creed. Let the steel speak what meant to not. A brother's glare, a mother's flame. Old ghosts whispered the king's name. They saw a child, but now they see the storm that fate designed to be. Not mercy's hand nor counsel's word. He earns the throne with a sharpened sword. He does not ask, he does not beg. He climbs the steps on a broken leg. Blood of Macedon, scream through the crowd. Commands while traitors drown. Steel speaks louder than the law. He rules because he dares to draw. Blood of Macedon, born to lead, by sword, by flame, by ruthless creed. Scream through the crowd. Only one voice commands while traitors drown. Steel speaks louder than the law. So he rules because he dares to draw. Blood of Macedon, born to lead, by sword, by flame, by ruthless creed. No peace without a blade. No king who fears the shade. The eagle learns to fly on wings that crush the sky. Now the boy is dead, a king stands in his place. Blood clouds his brow, none shall take his place. The blade remembers what the crown forgets. I was born not to inherit, but to ignite. A throne built of blood is no throne at all, unless fire still dances upon it. They call me son of a murdered king, But my crown was forged the moment I stood unshaken. I do not seek to follow footsteps in the dust. I will carve roads where none dared walk. Let the old world tremble beneath new laws. Where my gaze falls, so too shall history kneel. The blade is not my weapon, it is my word, and I speak it now, sharp and true. Let the blade bear witness to the crown. I wear no shadow but my own. No counsel, no god, no ghost of Philip shall weigh the measure of love. Life to lend, to hold, but to become. The lands ahead do not fear me yet. They will. Their cities will whisper my name as if it were thunder. Their kings will bow before the son of a storm. I see an empire drawn by stars, its borders are etched in breath and belief. And from the edge of the world they will ask not if I came, but how did they ever before? I wear the crown, I bear the blade. I do not ask, I do not fade. Born of fire, raised by fate. I am the storm, I seal their fate. Stone by stone I dream them up into flesh. Oceans bend, mountains kneel. From temples to deserts my will shall flow, and every language shall know my name. I wear the crown, I bear the blade. I do not ask, I do not fade. For the fire raised by fate. I am the storm, I seal the fate. I wear the crown, I bear the flame. I'm not a man, I am the name. For the fire, bound to the blade. I am the storm, I will not fade. The gods do not guide me, they walk beside me. And in their silence, see God to never sing. The gods do not lead, they walk beside me. And in their silence, they nod. At the edge of the world, staring into the soul. We crossed the river of no return, left behind the gods of our fathers. We have burned the cities and buried the kings, but shadows lengthen in the east. He speaks of destiny, but who speaks of rest? We have marched on blood and bronze, yet the silence of home calls louder than the roar of victory. On the heart of the sun, each step he takes redefines the map. Each word he speaks, a A new law written, these warnings they are written. We are men and something more. He drinks stars and spits out empires. Still, our swords remaining still. We ride the storm he commands. We follow the fire, we follow the fire, we follow the flame. Into glory, into ruin in his name. We follow the storm, we follow the cry. We ride or we die. Fear the void, I will fill it with my name. You long for peace, I offer you a legend. We follow the fire, we follow the blade. We cast off our doubts, and silence is pain. We follow the storm, we follow the cry. One step from the gods, one breath from the sky. And